Have you seen this video where Osho touches these people to cause weird movements in their bodies? What kind of sorcery or mental health disorder is being put on display here? What is this initiation or diksha? Is it really necessary in this modern age, or is it just a way to gatekeep practices in order to increase one's following? Is it a way to attain siddhis really fast? These are some genuine questions, and you are at the perfect place to have a deeper understanding of how initiation or diksha works. Have you heard about Swami Vivekananda? Here's a little story about the man who was one of the greatest critical thinkers of his time. A man who would doubt anything and everything. During his younger days as Naren, he had started visiting Ramakrishna Paramahansa on hearing about him from his English teacher. He, however, had a very strange experience on his very second visit to Ramakrishna Paramahansa, who he considered a madman at the time. Finding him sitting alone, this madman was calling Naren closer to him. And when he agreed, Sri Ramakrishna placed his right foot on Naren's chest. And suddenly, something arose within him. In his own words,
"With my eyes open, I saw that the walls and everything in the room whirled rapidly and vanished into naught. And the whole universe, together with my individuality, was about to merge in an all-encompassing mysterious void. I was terribly frightened and thought that I was facing death. For the loss of individuality meant nothing short of that. Unable to control myself, I cried out, 'What is it that you're doing to me? I have my parents at home.' Ramakrishna laughed at this and, stroking my chest, said, 'All right, let it rest now. Everything will come in time.' The wonder of it was that as soon he had said this, that strange experience of mine vanished."
This was Naren's diksha, his initiation to becoming the great Vivekananda that we know of today. The scriptures say that all seekers must have diksha. It is the absolute base of any spiritual practice. But we are modern humans. We don't believe in anything just because a book says it without confirming it with our own rationality. But what do the books say about diksha correctly? Diksha or initiation is first of all a way to confirm a disciple into a tradition and a guru. The guru-disciple relationship, which is extraordinarily intimate, starts with diksha. Once the disciple agrees to follow a guru who lays down certain rules of conduct for walking the path, the knowledge and the practices of the path can finally be revealed to him or her. Therefore, diksha becomes a way to access secretive information that the tradition gives to qualified individuals who are judged by the guru. But if initiation was only a way to confirm dedication towards a practice and knowledge which was extremely safeguarded, why then do we need it today? So many of the practices and knowledge which were kept secret back in the day are now available on the internet. Don't we have saints like Ramana Maharishi who reached the highest state of enlightenment apparently without ever having a formal initiation or even a guru? Yes, it is true that the knowledge and the practices that were kept hidden are now public. Anyone can read the highest of the Upanishads and Agamas and know that what's in them. But these practices are like swimming. If one, after reading several books on swimming, goes for a dive in the middle of the ocean, he is bound to drown. These practices are in a sense like or even more practical than swimming itself. Most of the practices that are available online are not complete. We have lost much of the practical knowledge that was once present. As such, the need for a living tradition that has an unbroken line to the ancient times is apparent. These practices invoke extremely powerful energies which, if not practiced under a guru, can cause irreparable harm to the seeker. There is also a very subtle dimension to Diksha. In the Bhagavad Gita, when Arjun is desirous to see Krishna's cosmic form, Krishna says to him,
"You cannot see me with your pleasant eyes. I therefore give to you the divine eyes by which you can behold my mystic opulence."
This is a reference to the subtle aspect of Diksha in the Bhagavad Gita, as the word Diksha broken down becomes Dadati and Iksha, which means providing vision. According to the masters, it is our ego that believes we don't need Diksha or a guru since we know everything. But how can we surrender or kill our ego to the Brahman or our chosen deity when we can't even do it for our own guru? The knowledge that he or she imparts for our own benefit. We will talk about this in our future video on the guru-disciple relationship. If you like this video and want to know more about Diksha, you can also watch this video by the Sanskrit channel about Diksha.